It's not gonna be that easy for you.
Hello, I'm Mal, and welcome to my first look of the Hinterland Studios survival game, The Long Dark. Okay, so you saw what has been, in essence, the end of every semi-successful run that I've had so far while playing The Long Dark. I essentially get, eaten by wolves. I've never found a firearm. The best I've ever had is a knife to defend myself. And in truest fashion, being a survival game, you have to brave not only the wildlife, but the elements, your hunger and thirst, infection, broken bones, giant fish falling from the sky, cats and dogs living together. It's just anarchy. Okay, so this is still in alpha, and it is available on Steam Early Access. Now, again, this is an alpha. There will be a story mode, and as the story goes, you're a pilot, and your plane has crashed somewhere in the Canadian wilderness. Some kind of global event, some kind of electromagnetic storm forced your plane down, and you've crashed, and now you're trying to survive. The story mode, however, is not in yet, but you do have Sandbox mode, which is what we're going to look at in a moment. First, let's take a look at the options. Everything in the game has a relatively simple interface, and I don't mean that in a bad way at all. I actually think it's a really good thing. It is built on the Unity engine, and interestingly enough, the look of the game, for sometimes with Unity, I think there's some expectations set on what's capable, but I really think the game is quite impressive looking, and it shows a lot of what really dedicated developers can do utilizing the Unity engine. Alright, so let's take a look. Again, it's just basic settings here, resolution, quality, whether or not you want it full screen or windowed, whether or not you want metric units, or they list as imperial, 12-hour clock, or you can put it on military time, VSync, normal HUD, or disabled if you don't want anything, subtitles, what language choice you want, and then your field of view. You can set that as well. Audio is simple, sound, music, voice. Controls, you can toggle to run, hold to run. I have mine toggle. And then you can set your keybinds. Again, simple interface. I really like it quite a bit. Alright, so let's move on to a little bit of gameplay, shall we? So story mode's not available to us, so let's go take a look at Sandbox. We've got three options. Pilgrim. This is essentially if you just want to run around and see how long you can live without having to worry about being attacked. This is what you should choose, as long as you can keep yourself fed, and some water every day or two, and out of the elements, you probably will survive quite a while. Okay, then you have Voyager or Voyeur. This one here, I've played around with this one. I've actually played with all three settings. This is a pretty good balance, at least for me at this point, because I'm not an expert at the game. Wildlife will still attack you, but it's not nearly as aggressive. And then Stalker, which I've played on and restarted more times than I care to admit, seems to make it where there's just not very much in terms of resources available, and I swear those wolves will run from like miles away to kill you. Cue the wolf noise. How appropriate. Alright, I think just for purposes of this first look, though, we'll just do the middle option. So let's confirm that. And we'll confirm our survivor. And then at this point, our options are Mystery Lake or Coastal Highway. This third location, Pleasant Valley, is not in the game yet. So We'll go with, let's go with Coastal Highway. Sometimes even to live is an act of courage. Alright, so let's take a look here. You hit tab. This brings up all of your information. So your fatigue counter, how cold you are, your hunger, your thirst, your calories. If this gets down to the, the dregs, if this gets down to 0, you're gonna die. Likewise, if any of these meters go all the way up, you're likely going to die. Here's your number of survived minutes. Here's the current temperatures. And then you can click on all of these options here, like equipment, and this will bring up your different supplies and what you have. I'll go into this more as we continue on. You can see that every item gives you information when you click on it. And then at the bottom here, you can see its condition. Like for instance, this little beanie hat or whatever the heck it's called, toque, is only at 23%. We could harvest it and turn it into cloth, or we could repair it if we had a sewing kit. Here's our total weight in kilograms available and total usage so far. All right, so let's see here. What do we want to do? Well, I guess get running. Now, what I have discovered is that on your first day, let's see, what time is it? That's important. These elements are random, by the way. Okay, so it's 2 p.m. Okay, would have been better if we'd started off in the morning time, but... Okay, so what we need on the first day are some basics, and that means we need wood. So we're going to have to forage for some wood, and we need some kind of shelter, or at least an area that's warmer, a cave, something like that, something that you can, against a rock face, something where you can shield yourself. Okay, so we will go ahead and forage for wood. We're going to go for some hardwood. Don't have any tools, so it's going to take us a while to do this. Okay, there you go. You can see that we're cold, we're hungry, we burned quite a few calories. We're still at 100 condition, but we need to see if we can't find a place to set down for the night. Okay, now over here, this looks promising. A little shack or something? Okay, I hear some wolves. Okay, let's pick these little rose hips. Okay, now before I go inside and check it out, I'm gonna go ahead and set up a fire right now. Okay, now, we do have one accelerant, and you can see below, base chance of starting a skill is 50, with a 55% chance of success. I'm going to go ahead and use the accelerant that I have and start this fire, hopefully. There we go. And now I can add to fire. And you can see under here I've got cook, but I don't have anything to cook. I have melt. I'm going to go ahead and melt 2 liters of snow. And you can see down here at the bottom we're getting warmer. Okay, we have 2 hours left of the fire's duration. So I'm going to boil that water. Okay, I still have some time left. No, 9 minutes. Okay, we're going to go ahead and let that burn out. And we're going to go inside and see if there's anything valuable in here. What do we got here? What is that?
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Sardines. Newsprint. Crouch, see if there's anything underneath. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Make sure you check everywhere, up on shelves, around things. Okay, well, unfortunately not much in here. Let's check these lockers. Locked, huh? And we don't have a pry bar. Well, we'll have to try to remember this place then. Empty, huh? Okay, let's take a look at our status. We have any food? Yeah, we have a little bit of food, stuff we just picked up. Okay, let's eat the peaches. Oh, wait, we'd have to smash the can. Right, I don't want to do that. As you can see, I can go ahead and smash the can. I'm going to lose a little bit of the food. Or I can wait and hope that I find one of these tools. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and open this tin of sardines instead. Oh yeah, nothing says good stuff like a can of sardines, right? And nice and cold, like all frosty. Okay, let's drink some water. And you can see that it says it's safe to drink, and that is because I boiled it. So I've got 1.69 liters left. So thirst is fine, hunger is so-so. Let's go ahead and let's go into sleep mode here. Let's wait till the next morning. Now, you do burn calories when you do this, so this might not be optimal gameplay. I'm just telling you right now. I'm not that great at this game, and I've played quite a bit. Okay, so we're dehydrated. Let's fix that. Okay, and food's a problem, huh? Well, I guess we are going to go ahead and smash this can. There we go. Alright, now. Wow, that didn't help us a whole lot, did it? We need some food. And quick. Okay. So now it's 6 a.m. We've got to find ourselves something to eat. You can eventually kill and or trap animals, but of course you need tools to do that. Okay, this is interesting here. Alright, the road. Oh, okay, I've been at this place before. This is like a little fishing village. Okay, so there are random things that spawn in terms of resources, but these fixed objects seem to be in every game. It's just where you just have to find them when you spawn in. So here's the workbench. As you increase what you have to work with, you can build yourself different items. So like as an example, if I want to make fishing tackle, I need 1 hook and 1 line. If I want to make an old man's beard wound dressing, then I need some of that stuff, like mossy stuff, off of the branches, and a bandage, and I can make myself, it's basically like a poultice. I can make a snare for capturing small animals, like rabbits. So this is pretty cool. I like the crafting element to the game. I haven't gotten into it too much, again, because, well, typically I don't live that long. So it kind of makes it challenging. Is there, oh, something in the drawer, maybe?
I could use this.
Oh, okay. Oh, a fire striker. Yeah, nice. Okay. Let's go ahead and eat this candy bar. There we go. So, I'm still hungry, and I'm getting cold. Let's see what's in these cabins. Maybe something useful.
That'll come in handy.
Some extra matches. It's always welcome. Some more newspaper. Can of peaches. I don't see anything else in here. Let me show you too, as an example, something that you can do with things that you've collected. Okay, so like, here we go. Newsprint. Let's go ahead and harvest that. We'll turn it into a tinder plug. Making it easier to start fires, essentially. Okay, let's see. Here's our tools. So we do have a fire striker now. That's nice. It's kind of low on condition, but still, that's a good thing to have. We have matches. We need some better clothing. Yeah, big time. And it would be nice if we could pick up some kind of weapon or at least some tools. Let's see if there's any of these other little structures. But before we do that, let's come over here and just take a look. Again, the game is beautifully crafted. It looks good. The music is nice. And other than that wolf over there that I'm afraid is going to come over and kill us, can be quite tranquil. Let's go check this out. Oh, okay. Here's some stuff. No. Okay. Denied. Backpack.
What have we here?
Oh, beef jerky. Oh, wool socks. Nice. Okay, is this any better than what I have on? Nope. So we'll harvest them for cloth. Keep wearing the ones we have. And then we'll go ahead and eat that beef jerky. Okay, so we're doing a little bit better in that category. What do we have in here? Nothing. Wow. Okay. Again, it's random what you'll find. Which is kind of cool, actually. You wouldn't want the same thing every time, because then the game wouldn't have a whole lot of replayability. Which is something I would like to address now. I think the game is highly replayable in this sandbox mode. Even without the story mode available, it's still pretty entertaining to see how long you can last. Oh, reclaimed wood. Okay, nice. Lantern fuel. Okay, good. Don't have a lantern yet, but still, nice to have. Water purification tablets. Now, you don't need this if you've boiled your water, but if you're pressed for time, or you find a water source, and you can grab some water quickly, and then you don't have time to boil it or what have you, you can use the purification tablets. It's a convenience thing. You don't really have to have it. It's kind of a nice to have. Now, I heard those wolves getting close. Whoa. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No. No, 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 no. No. No, no, no. Oh. And this is how it always ends for me in the long dark. Now, so what I should have done there, since I suspected that there was a wolf nearby, is I should have lit my flare, because if you have a flare in hand, as they run up, they're afraid of the noise the flare makes and the light, and they'll run off. You can also throw flares at sort of their, like, right at their feet, and that will also force them to run off. So that's really, in essence, the long dark. Now, again, you can craft things later on. Yes, you can get weapons, so it becomes a little bit easier to defend yourself. But at its core, it's an exploration and survival game. And I really think that it's definitely worth a look. But bear in mind, again, that it is an alpha. I want to thank again Wolfric, one of our loyal members of the community, one of my subscribers who sponsored this by purchasing it off of Steam for me. Thank you so much, Wolfric. And I hope that you enjoyed this look at the long dark. And if you did, please help me out and hit that thumbs up button. I look forward to your comments and feedback as always. Thanks so much for watching. And until next time, I am Mal, and I will see you later.